If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. That motion carries. Item number 2 is to consider and act on an increase to the federal 142 reserve from 80,000 to 250,000.
All right, I went over that with you guys in the workshop, explaining about how the money dropped down. We have to request it, and so that when we cut a check, the money's live instantly. We're just asking to increase it. It's not that we're losing this money. It is there as a safety net so that we don't go over our amount of $80,000. And this is all changed when the ESSER money come on board, and the summer camps, and the HVAC systems that we're putting in and things of that nature. And we have talked to our the state auditor about this increase.
Okay, do I have a motion for approval?
Make a motion.
Motion made by Ms. Cripps. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And that motion carries. Item number 3 is to act on individual school budgets and fundraiser requests for 2022 and 2023.
Okay, the principals and their bookkeepers has generated your estimated budgets for the upcoming year, and those are backed with the fundraisers that each school will do. Those are school club accounts and sports programs that support getting equipment, various things of that nature.
Okay, do I have a motion?
I'll say this is a necessary evil. I wish we didn't have to do it, and we could fund it, but I'll make a motion we approve them.
Okay. Approval made by Mr. Parkerson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Miller. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And that motion carries. Item number 4 is to consider and act on school board policies on first reading.
These are policies that have been sent from Tennessee TSBA. It's just policies that are either new or that needed updating. We will have a second reading on these as well next month.
Do we have a motion that we adopt those policies?
I'll make a motion to adopt the policies.
Motion made by Mr. Miller, second by Mr. Parkerson. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And that motion carries. Next item number 5, is to consider and act on 2022 and 2023 school board meeting dates.
The dates pretty much all fell on the second Tuesday of second Thursday of every month. And even in May, we will not have to adjust that date as well.
Make a motion we approve.
Motion made by Mr. Parkinson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Cripps. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. And that motion carries. Item number 6, appoint members of the Student Disciplinary Hearing Authority.
According to board policy 6.317, the board shall appoint members to consist of 3 members maximum, at least one of whom will be a licensed employee of the board, and appoint one other employee. In the past, we have 3 supervisors, a principal, and a teacher. The principal and the teacher are not associated with the discipline that happened at the school. It will be a separate group that would come up for that.
I make a motion that the Student Disciplinary Hearing Authority for the 22-23 school year be comprised of 3 supervisors of the central office staff and an administrator and teacher from a school not involved in the incident being heard.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. That motion carries. Next item is item number 7. The Director of School appoints the chairman.
As in years past, the chairman of the Disciplinary Hearing Authority has been Coach Reader, and that's who I would like to appoint again for the upcoming school year.
Okay. There a motion that we accept?
I don't think we have to do that, do we?
Yeah.
He just appoints them.
Okay. Next item, item number 8, is the personnel report from the director.
You've got it listed. It's a growing list, and it will be ever changing. It'll be a new list come August as well. We'd just like to welcome all of our new hires to our county. We wish them all the luck, and we're here to support you any way that we can. For those teachers that have resigned or retired and chosen to go onward, we wish them nothing but the best in their new endeavors.
Item number 9, does any board member have any business that may properly come before the board?
I've got a couple of things that I would like to point out. I want to give Aaron Young and his crew kudos for, we've got a vestibule that has been completed. It's completed now. Just, I think we got to put some paint on it at the high school, which is much needed. It prevents people from just walking into the school. So when you go in the doors now, you're going to be set in a confined area. So we'd been working on that for a few years, trying to get a design up for that. Smith Elementary, we've got it drawn up by the architects. It's got to be sent to the fire marshals. We're hoping to get that one completed within the next couple of weeks. The great thing about living in a small community is that your emergency personnel is people that's easily accessible. And we are lucky to have a good working relationship with Chief Charlie Parker at the fire department, Chief Mark Collins at the police department, Sheriff Ray at the sheriff's department, and Chris Russell at Alexandria PD. We've been having meetings, we've met, talked about the security things that we need to put in place, go over what we've got already in place. I know security is a hot topic right now, and I want to assure our community that we are looking into everything to make sure our kids are safe. Years ago, we put in SROs in all schools. Every school's got an SRO, so we did that years ago. The county commission and our school board and the sheriff worked together to get that done. We're lucky. There's not a lot of schools that do that, but we've already got that in place. We've built vestibules. Every school, hopefully by the end of August, will have a vestibule. Every school. So, there are things that we are taking in place. There's other measures. We do security audits every year for the state of Tennessee. We have to turn in security audits. And Chief Collins and Sheriff Ray and Chief Charlie and Chris Russell help us with those. They go through our buildings. Officer Tyner sent the kindest text when all that went down. And guys, we're lucky to have the people that we have protecting our kids. And I told him that. I sent him an email, and I appreciated that so much, knowing that we've got people that love our kids, that enjoy being with our kids. A couple other things, and then I'll hush. We lost a dear educator taught in our system for many years within the last couple of weeks, Miss Sherry Bush. She was my 6th grade teacher, and she was a jewel. And we just want to send out our condolences to her boys and her family, just to let them know that we do appreciate her serving our kids. And I know Kate and myself had her, so we do appreciate that. And just learned today that Coach Martin's mother passed away. Known Gloria all my life, and just want to send out our condolences to them, and we're praying for that family. And that's all I've got.
Okay. Do I have a motion that we adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Motion by Ms. Miller, second.
I'll second.
Second made by Ms. Cripps. Meeting is adjourned.